Discover the ancient secret of turning aquatic flowers into the world's most exclusive fabric.
Inside the Lotus Fiber Factory.
Located in the heart of Southeast Asia, where tradition meets nature.
A craft dating back centuries, refined for the modern luxury market.
The process begins at dawn, harvesting the stems before the flowers fully bloom.
Thousands of stems are collected daily to produce just a single meter of fabric.
Transporting the raw material from the lake to the processing facility.
Cleaning the stems thoroughly to ensure the purity of the fiber.
The stems are carefully slit open to access the delicate fibers inside. This is the most critical step, extracting the microfibers by hand.
The fibers are rolled onto bamboo to maintain their moisture and elasticity.
Keeping the fibers moist is essential. They become brittle when dry.
It takes thousands of stems to gather enough raw material for spinning.
The fibers are twisted together by hand to create the initial yarn structure.
The thread is then transferred to the spinning wheel for further refinement.
The spinning wheel tightens the twist, adding strength to the delicate yarn.
Unlike silk, lotus yarn has a distinct, natural microtexture.
Splicing the threads seamlessly to ensure continuous length. The spun yarn is now ready for the weaving process. Preparing the loom requires patience and precision. The warp threads are spaced evenly to create a uniform fabric width.
Tension is key. Uneven threads lead to flaws in the final bedsheet.
The weaving dance begins, coordinating hands and feet. The shuttle carries the weft thread, interlacing it with the warp. Each pass is beaten tight to create a dense, durable weave. Slowly, the fabric takes form, centimeter by centimeter.
Constant monitoring ensures the premium quality required for luxury bedding.
The raw weave is washed to remove any remaining natural starches.
Depending on the design, natural dyes are used to color the fabric.
Stirring guarantees that the color penetrates every fiber evenly. Sun drying preserves the fiber's natural elasticity and scent.
As it dries, the fabric develops its signature softness.
The finished fabric is now inspected and prepared for cutting.
Precision cutting minimizes waste and ensures perfect dimensions.
Cutting the panels for the bedsheet with millimetric precision. Components are organized and moved to the sewing station.
Industrial sewing machines are used for consistent, strong seams.
The hems are stitched to prevent fraying and add durability. branding the product as a genuine luxury textile.
The assembled bedsheet takes its final shape. Heat pressing ensures the sheet is perfectly flat and crisp.
Steam relaxes the fibers, enhancing the inherent softness of Lotus silk. Rigorous quality control checks every inch of the fabric.
Dimensional accuracy is verified to meet luxury standards.
Safety scanning ensures the product is free of metal contaminants.
Expert folding preserves the pristine condition of the textile. Packaged in sustainable materials to match the product's ethos.
The finishing touch signifies authenticity and luxury.
Ready for shipment to luxury boutiques and hotels worldwide.
From a humble aquatic plant to the pinnacle of bedding luxury.
The microscopic structure gives it a unique cooling touch.
Incredibly soft to the touch, softer than the finest cotton.
Naturally moisture wicking and resistant to stains.
Lightweight and breathable, perfect for a restful sleep.
Complete the look with matching Lotus fiber pillowcases. Transform your bedroom into a sanctuary of natural luxury. The labor of love is evident in every single thread. Sustainable, ethical, and completely vegan.
A craft that supports local communities and traditions.
The future of luxury is natural.
The scale of the harvest requires a healthy, thriving ecosystem.
The life cycle of the lotus is as beautiful as the fabric it produces.
Navigating the dense beds requires skill and experience.
Deep beneath the water, the stems store the plant's energy.
Harvesting is done selectively to ensure the plant's survival.
A sharp knife ensures a clean cut that doesn't damage the fiber.
Organization is key once the harvest is brought aboard. The morning harvest concludes as the day heats up. The race against time begins. Fibers must be extracted while fresh. Sorting the stems ensures uniformity in the yarn.
Thorough washing removes lake debris and sediment.
Gentle scrubbing cleans the surface without damaging the skin.
A final rinse prepares them for extraction.
Drained and ready, the stems move to the extraction tables.
The extraction process is entirely manual and cannot be machine replicated. Incisions are made at the nodes to release the fiber membranes. The natural sap acts as a bonding agent for the fibers.
Rolling on the hand helps twist and align the microfibers.
Splicing allows for the creation of a continuous long thread.
The thread remains submerged to prevent drying out.
From hand rolling to mechanical spinning, the structure tightens.
The rhythm of the foot pedal drives the twist.
The bobbin collects the finished yarn, ready for weaving.
This single bobbin represents hours of labor.
Warping is the process of measuring out the long threads.
Transfer requires careful handling to avoid tangling.
Threading the heddles is a test of patience and eyesight.
Slaying the reed determines the thread density per inch. Knotting the warp ensures an even tension across the loom. The warp must sing with the correct pitch.
Weaving commences, establishing the header of the fabric.
The selvage edge is woven tightly to prevent unraveling.
Vigilance is required to repair any breaks immediately.
Invisible mending ensures the fabric remains perfect.
Once the rhythm is set, weaving progresses steadily.
The fabric roll grows heavier as the day goes on.
Changing bobbins is a frequent task during the weave.
Different weave patterns can alter the drape and texture.
Once the warp is exhausted, the fabric is cut free.
The raw fabric is now known as greige and needs finishing.
Industrial washing removes the natural pectin and starch.
Gentle agitation protects the delicate fiber structure.
Excess water is extracted to speed up the drying process.
Stretching the fabric prevents shrinkage and aligns the grain.
Controlled drying ensures the fibers don't become brittle.
Each batch is inspected for color consistency.
The finished fabric is rolled for storage or cutting. Multiple layers are cut at once for efficiency. Weights ensure the fabric doesn't shift during cutting.
Computer-guided cutting guarantees accuracy.
The usable pieces are separated from the waste.
Sorting components for the assembly line.
French seams are used for a high-end, clean finish. Specialized machines attach the elastic for the fitted sheet.
Turning the corners ensures a sharp, crisp point. Tap stitching adds a decorative and durable element. Trimming threads is the final step before quality control.
The sheet set is folded as a complete unit. Packaged in a reusable fabric bag for eco-friendliness.
The final tag describes the care instructions.
Stock is prepared for global distribution.
Logistics ensure the product reaches the customer efficiently. The source of it all, the serene Lotus Lake. A cycle of nature, giving us a gift of luxury. Human hands are the heart of this entire process.
A texture unlike any other in the world. Chosen by the world's finest hotels for their VIP suites.
Experience the touch of nature. Cool in the summer, warm in the winter. Pair with natural scents for the ultimate sleep experience.
From stem to thread, from thread to sheet.
A day in the life of a Lotus fiber artisan.
Preserving heritage through sustainable work.
A community dedicated to excellence.
Guaranteed purity and authenticity.
Tested for durability and elasticity. Naturally breathable and moisture wicking.
Easy care, easy love.
A perfect addition to any home.
Sleep like never before.
Wake up refreshed and renewed. Nature's fabric, naturally dried.
Every part of the lotus is useful.
The hollow structure allows for superior breathability.
See the difference compared to ordinary cotton.
A process that demands time and patience.
A meditative process for a meditative fabric.
Only the best makes the cut.
Feel the luxury instantly.
Fits any aesthetic, modern or traditional.
Details matter in luxury bedding.
Durable enough for everyday life.
Loved by the whole family, even pets.
Sheen washable for easy care.
Line dry to preserve the natural fibers. Naturally resistant to wrinkles.
Your sanctuary awaits. Sustainable, luxurious, rare.
Thanks for watching.